Alright guys, we're currently making our way out to Long Island to meet up with Jason and a couple of the other guys. If you guys saw the last video, we were stress testing the Rx8 radiator out in the tollgate and it was performing really well. If you guys don't remember, we recently put in a brand new CSF radiator in the Rx8 and it's been performing absolutely amazing. But I can't say it's performing the best right now because we are cruising at 203 degrees water temperature Fahrenheit, just cruising around town here. But that is honestly likely because we currently have a heat wave going on in New York, so the temperature around here has been upwards of 100 degrees, which is really not the best condition to be driving your rotary engine in. But that leads us to today's video because we're actually not done with all of the cooling mods for the Rx8. Now this is likely going to be the last thing we're doing for the cooling and hopefully this will be enough, but today we're actually going to be installing a fan kit from Rx8 Performance. Now if you guys don't know what this thing does, it essentially forces the fans to kick in at a lower temperature than it would normally, like stock. I'll get into a little bit more about that once we meet up with everyone here. How are you like late when I'm coming out from the city? It is hot. Alright, we're currently out here on Long Island. We're trying to install like a fan kit on the Rx8. But honestly, with the temperature being so damn hot outside, we don't know if the car is actually going to cool down in time to depressurize the radiator. So we could snip this hose. So honestly, don't even know if it's going to happen today. But the car is running pretty hot right now. By the time I parked the car, we were at like 213 degree coolant temperature, which is really close to overheating, a little bit too close, but there is a heat wave going on, so I don't think it has anything to do with the new radiator. So yeah, it is what it is for now, but it is really damn hot outside and it's approaching like 100 degrees over the next couple of days.
I mean, if somebody...
Yeah, I'm not gonna be driving the car, but hopefully it survives until after the heat waves end. Alright, so this is how the kit's gonna work. So essentially, let me take this thing out here. If I could get this thing out, hold up. Essentially, this is how the kit's gonna work. We have this new sensor right here, and followed by that sensor is two new relays for the fans, as well as a grounding cable. So what we want to do here is, right here at this 90 degree, oh, it's so bright, if it even focuses, but essentially right here with this coolant hose, we wanna make a cut like right about, you know, right here and right here. That's 90, as close to 90 degrees as we can. We want to make that cut. We're gonna insert the new sensor, and then we're gonna ground the wires, and we're gonna pull the relays down this way into this box right here, and it's gonna replace these two top fan relays. It's honestly a pretty easy kit to install, and it will the new sensor is going to have the fans kick in at 180 degrees Fahrenheit instead of the stock, which I believe is like 208. So it's a massive difference, and hopefully that's going to keep the Rx8 a little bit cooler. So Arda here is helping me out here because I would not have all the tools ready. And we're going to be using a razor to cut the coolant hoses. I don't see what's going to happen. I don't see what's going to go wrong at all.
I don't know why people like to modify their cars, man. At least
went through.
At least there's no coolant coming out.
This is what happened when you don't got a garage. You gotta do everything like 100 miles away from your house. So if the car doesn't run now and I gotta get home, Jason,
no, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, clean cut.
There are also 10 mils.
Beautiful.
Mechanic.
And that just happens to be like the one thing we don't have.
Nice.
10 mil.
No, we got a 10 mil.
We do?
Yeah, look.
You said you lost it.
Well, I figured something out. I found one.
Are you gonna?
Cool.
And then got some.
Are you gonna use the drill too? Yeah. Good. He wants to trade the Rx8 for a Camaro.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Everyone in the comments.
In the car.
Y'all better say something, man.
I did not say that. I think the 6th gen Camaros are actually pretty sick. And the 5th gens.
V6?
No. Can't tell by the way I look, it is hella hot outside. So what we have here right now is, if it even focuses, I have no idea what the lighting looks like, to be honest, but we got this fitted in. We tightened these clamps down so that it's not going anywhere. We don't want a coolant leak. We ran this wire under here, and we grounded it to this thing right here next to the ECU. And now we have those wires tucked in under and it's going over. And these are gonna plug into the relays, but we're just trying to make this look nice and hide the wires underneath the overflow tank right here. But it is hella hot and just want to get the car on the road and see if this works. When I was taking everything off, I noticed I have a little bit of a coolant, I mean not coolant, an oil problem down right over here. I think it's pretty hard to see right now, but essentially right under where the air filter is, there's a little bit of oil. I don't know if that's I think that's from overfilling the oil, because there is a little bit of oil in the air filter as well, so I gotta clean the air filters. But yeah, I could really benefit from an oil catch can. I know that's something you guys been telling me in the comment section, so you know, it is something I'm gonna get to, but you know, it's gotta take things one step at a time. You know, we do be spending a lot of money out here in the cars and can't afford to do everything all at once. And that's kind of one of the things I like about this. Wait, hold up, is that an electric ratchet? Damn. This guy got all the tools.
One of those people. Oh, he really got.
Will that fit?
No wonder. I
don't think so.
Oh yeah, I don't think that one's gonna fit.
Can I force it?
Huh?
Can I force it?
We're on the back roads now. I'm pretty sure the fan kit actually works. When the car was idling, we did see that the fans kick on at 190 degrees now instead of the normal, which would be about 206. Now granted, even with the fan kit running and working and the new radiator, we're still running a bit hot. We're at 197 right now. It actually just dropped a tiny little bit after that pull, so that's really good, but we're still running really hot because we're in the middle of a heat wave here in New York. So it's currently about, I think, 95-ish outside, but it's only gonna get hotter. I think this week it's gonna hit 102 degrees here in the city, which is kind of insane. Thankfully though, I don't need to be daily driving this car to work now every single day. So even though it's gonna be 100-something degrees, the car is gonna be off and tucked away in a driveway somewhere. So I don't need to be driving the car, but we want to make sure the car is still running cool enough though that we could still drive it in the summer, and that's kind of the main priority here right now. So after the new radiator, we did see that the car started running a lot cooler when we were cruising. Now that wasn't the case today, but it's been the case pretty much every other day since I've driven the car. It just wasn't the case today. So honestly, testing the car today, it just isn't the greatest idea because it's in the middle of a heat wave, so the temperature is going to be higher than normal anyways. But the fact that we're able to stay at like 197 cruising is really good, considering that we were at like over 200 on our way here, but prior to installing the fan kit, and it just dropped another degree, so that's really, really good. Traction control is kicking in there. Turn that off real quick. .202, 198. It's good stuff, good stuff. So I think the new fan relays are definitely doing its job at keeping the engine a little bit cooler. Obviously, when you push the car up a little bit more, it's going to go back up in temperature, but it's doing its job at bringing it right back down, which is what we want to see. That in conjunction with the new radiator, I think it's going to perform really well once it's not this hot outside. So I have faith that the car will run a lot cooler than it did before, essentially. I think that's really good. Yeah, that felt good. And we're still under 200 degrees. That's really good. My under tray is holding up. Man, these cars are so good. And we bought that up to 207 coolant temp. Let's see if we could get this thing to drop back down anytime soon. Hey Adam. Nice to see the S2000 finally.
Yeah, I know.
I've been good, I've been good. Was it really a RX8 video when you're not at the gas station? So I'm gonna pre-mix here real quick. Our trusty pre-mix, and I don't know if we'll have another run in me because I gotta make it back somewhere, but we'll see. Just realized, when did they install like these full-on big screens at gas stations? This is my first time seeing this. What the hell? Now, wow, it's really crazy. Look. Everything here is a big screen. At first I thought these were like the individual buttons, but then I'm like, wait a minute, that's the price. It's pretty cool. So how do I gotta so remove the nozzle and then select the grade? So I guess it's like touchscreen. Okay, wow, that's fancy. Alright guys, you have made it to the end of the video, and as always, if you made it to the very end of the video, really appreciate you guys for taking the time here today to watch the content all the way through to the very end. It honestly means the world to me, so thank you guys so much for that, and I mean that every single time I say it. But yeah, with that said, I think this sums up the cooling saga of the RX8. It's kind of crazy it took so long for us to, like, you know, wrap this all up, but you know, it's finally done, I think. Fingers crossed. But on my way home from that drive, we pretty much consistently stayed on under 190 degrees Fahrenheit for the coolant temp, which is really good. I think partially had to do with just, you know, it being later in the day, so the sun started to set, but it honestly just wasn't as hot. So, but you know, I think regardless of that though, I think the radiator fan mod and the radiator is making a really meaningful impact, because literally the very next day when I had to move the car back into the driveway and just park it for another week, same thing. It stayed really cool, and I think that's amazing. But yeah, I'm really glad we can wrap this all up now. I don't have any more cooling mods planned in the future. I guess one thing comes to mind. I have mentioned that I wanted to switch out the front bumper in the RX8, and the main reason for that is so I can run a proper under tray, and that under tray will allow me to direct better airflow into the radiator. So I guess inherently that will be another cooling mod. But aside from that, I don't have anything else in mind for cooling, so hopefully this wraps everything up. But yeah, if I do need to in the future though, the option to run like a vented hood or a bigger radiator fan is also there. So, you know, maybe that's something to come in the future. Particularly a vented hood would be cool. But anyways, it's crazy. I mentioned this earlier in the video, but it's crazy how like long this entire saga took for us to complete, and how long it's been taking us to just build out this RX8. If you guys been following along since, like, you know, pretty much when I created this channel, which is like almost 3 years now, which is insane. But it's been like 3 years and we're still working on the RX8, and I think that's just crazy, because like if you compare it to other channels on YouTube, people finish their builds, people buy new cars, and then they just complete the build within, like, you know, a month or two, sometimes even less, you know, maybe a couple of weeks. But it's crazy how we've been like building the same car for 3 years, and you know, we're not even like all the way there yet. We're not even halfway there of where I want it to be. And I think, I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comment section below, but I think that's a really cool part of the channel. It's like we're building the car in real time, and I think that's really good. And because of that, I feel like our community here has been just amazing. I just read the comments every single day, and you know, just the people that comment, it's crazy to me that the people that's been commenting since I started the channel still comments to this day. Like some of you guys out there, I don't want to name drop specific names, because if I leave anyone out, I'll feel bad, but like, you know, Snoopy, Green Tea Frap, like G William, is it G William or William G? I forget, but you know, he's the G. But you guys been commenting like is it LSSC videos? Like, you know, this is the thing. Like, if I misremember something, I just feel bad. So I just try not to name drop the people that I'm thinking about. But you guys been commenting since, like, you know, very early on in the channel, and you know, I'm really grateful that you guys still follow along. And to you who asked how my cat's been doing, he's actually right here. Hi Mona. He's been good. He's been good, I think. You know, he's been healthy. Thank you for checking up on him. But he's been good. But yeah, I'm just really, it makes me really happy that, you know, of the community that we have here, and you guys make such a meaningful impact in my life. So I just want to thank you guys for that as well. But anyways, with that said, for Rx8 stuff wise, I am trying to plan. I mentioned this in the comment section in the last video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm trying to plan something cool for this summer. Kind of like how last year we did Tail of the Dragon. I want to do another little trip like that. Maybe not for a whole week long now that I have this new job. I don't think I can just up and take a week of vacation, like, you know, within the first couple of months, but I want to plan something like that, maybe like a weekend drive somewhere. I don't know, and I would love to involve some of you guys, man, the viewers, right? If you guys are in the New York area, you know, let me know in the comment section below, or hit me up on Instagram. I'm still in the very early stages of planning things. Obviously, me and Jason's talked about it, about taking a drive. Destination wise, I don't know 100% yet. It can't be too far. I would love to make like a really fun road trip, but yeah, I don't know. We're still in we're so early in the planning phase. I just don't have that much details. But if you guys are interested in something like that, potentially let me know in the comment section below and hit me up on Instagram. But with that said, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I feel like every time I look up at the little timer thing on the display, I'm just seeing it adds another minute. I don't want to make this like another 20-minute video with most of it just being me yapping. So gonna end things here. Thank you guys so much again for sticking around to the very end, and until the next one, guys, remember to stay safe out there. The world's a crazy place, so you just gotta do your part to stay safe, right? Until the next video, peace. You wanna say bye to them, Mona? Give them a little head boop, yeah.